Well, hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today's video, ladies and gentlemen, is super exciting because finally we have the announcement of Rugby 24. Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen, get yourself ready. September is when the new rugby game is coming out. Not only is this game brand new, brand spanking new, however, this game will feature the official licensing for the World Cup for this year's World Cup in 2023. Yes, that is correct. You've heard me correctly. The World Cup will be in this game. It's official licensing. I'm very excited. I'm very curious to know if England, New Zealand, which was kind of like, I guess there was some exclusivity with Rugby Challenge 4. Obviously, if you play Rugby 22, England isn't official. You know, it's just some randomers. And Rugby Challenge 4 had the licensing for New Zealand as well. However, Rugby 24 has the official licensing, the official product for the Rugby World Cup 2023. I'm excited. I'm hoping, I'm fingers crossed, please, please, please say that Rugby 24 will have the official licensing for all international teams participating, appearing in the Rugby World Cup of this year, which I'm very excited about. So, what information do we have? We have a very, very small trailer. NACON today did kind of their keynote, their annual keynote, and there's a there's actually a Pacific sports announcement trailer, and there's also a little bit of a video here or there on Rugby 24. It's basically the same video. They've shared it on their social media channels, but no, it's very exciting. This is what Big Ant Studios have been working on. So if you remember, Rugby 22 was published by NACON, and it was developed by is it EKO Software and who else? NACON's the publisher, EKO Software, and Big Ben Interactive, right? So Big Ben Interactive, EKO Software were kind of the developers, Rugby 22. Rugby 24, we didn't know who was making it, but obviously NACON acquired Big Ant Studios, and Big Ant Studios have never published a Rugby Union game. They published Rugby League games in the past. However, this is very exciting, because Big Ant Studios, there's been a lot of hype about these guys, and they recently announced the AFL, which I think is the Australian Football League, and that game's coming out in April, and the graphics look insane, and I'm hoping to get my hands on that game, so I'm bringing you guys gameplay, because I think that game could have almost like the engine for Rugby 24, so I'm very excited about that. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a little look and what is going on. Let's have a little bit of a chit chat and kind of go from there. So here is the sports announcement trailer. 31 seconds in. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. But let's watch it for the first time together. I was literally about to head to the gym, and then I saw this and I thought, you know what? We've got to check this out. So anyway, let's click play. Actually, let's go into full screen. There we go. Now we're in business. Let's go in full screen. Here we go. Here is the Rugby World Cup. I mean, it looks like featuring the Rugby World Cup 2023. Boom, Rugby 24. Let's go. And then we've got Tour de France, which, you know, we don't mind, but, you know, we're more curious about Rugby 24. Now, let's just go back a little bit and kind of like digest this trailer a little bit more in terms of all the information we have from this. So, there's no gameplay. It's simply an announcement trailer. But what we can take from this, if we could keep going back and we go and click play, is the official product. Rugby 23, the official product. So, if you click here, keep going here. And then we will see here, featuring the Rugby World Cup 2023. It's also saying to us here, it's the official product. So, this means to me that there is official licensing, and it would be a little bit, let's just say, not the greatest game if you're going, hey, we got the Rugby World Cup in our game, but we don't have the licensing, or we don't have every team being licensed, then it's kind of a bit not the best product. However, by the sounds of it and by the looks of it, you know, NACON, Big Ant Studios, Eco Software, Big Ben Interactive, whoever is involved, it's mainly a lot of people, but I've heard Big Ant Studios are kind of the key people behind this, is the fact that I think they've been pulling strings for the last few years, and apparently this game has been in development for the last 3 years. Yes, this game has been in the works for the last 3 years, which is honestly just mind-boggling. But anyway, featuring the Rugby World Cup 2023, very exciting. And it says here, now when I first saw this, I thought, is this simply just a Rugby World Cup game? And that is it, right? Nothing else. There's no leagues or anything. But no, Rugby 24 is obviously saying here that we've obviously got the European leagues. We've got the Pro Division 2, Top 14, Pro 14. I think it used to be called Pro 14. It's now what, United Championship Rugby, whatever it's called, with like lengths and months. That league. I don't really follow that league, but that league. And we got the Rugby World Cup. One thing I don't see here on the bottom, I don't see anything about the Guinness Premiership or what is it called? No, the Gallagher Premiership is what it's called these days. There's nothing about the English League. I don't know if they've got the licensing for that. I sometimes feel like with these games, we get closer, but then we lose stuff at the same time. And I understand with budgets and everything, it might have cost them an arm and a leg, to get the Rugby World Cup in get the licensing and all that stuff. But I'm excited for this. I am very, very excited for this. And that's that, right? That is that. However, we have more information, because if we head over to Twitter, right? Twitter is here. It says here, get into the Rugby World Cup 2023 with Rugby 24. 130 playable national teams to choose from, as well as the URC Top 14 and Pro Division 2 clubs. I believe those are the licensing. It sounds like they don't have the licensing for the Gallagher Premiership, which, I want to play the Saracens and all that stuff, but if we can edit teams and maybe do X, Y, and Z, then maybe it might be okay. It says here, get ready for the main event. It's coming out on September 7th on the PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. And if we were to check the date, the 7th of September, if we have a look, the 7th of September is a Thursday. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited for this. And I'm hoping, I'm hoping if anyone's listening from Big Ant Studios, Nakon, whatever, please, if possible, if I can get a code early, like a review code, so I can play the game a little bit early, showcase some gameplay, big up the hype, I would absolutely love it. Because we did so well with Rugby 22. We did so many videos. You guys seem to love it all. And I'm just hoping that we can smash it out at the park with Rugby 24. But no, who is excited? I'm very pumped. I'm very, very excited for this. Let me know your thoughts, guys, down below in the comments. But Rugby 24 is coming out on September 7th. And it's coming to pretty much all platforms, apart from the Switch, it looks like. Maybe it'll come out later on in the Switch, but the main platforms, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Very, very excited for this. And, yeah, honestly, I can't wait. Honestly, can't wait. I'm super excited. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, in my next video, adios, chaps. Boom. She's a diamond.